So hey folks, hope you're all well. Out on this glorious March day today, and I'm just scrubbing in these tyres. Although sadly, as soon as I started the bike today, which is the first time I've been out since I got the new tyres fitted, and that was about a fortnight ago. As soon as I started the bike, number plate light out, it tells me, and ABS fault. So that's not good. The number plate light I've had a few times, but it seems to be a dry connection. It seems to be okay. By the time the bike tells me the number plate light's out and I walk to the back of the bike, the number plate light's back on again. The ABS sensor or whatever is causing that light to come on, I suspect is something they've done when they've took the wheels off, fitting the new tyres. So I'll need to get it back into them. These tyres feel a bit weird, if I'm honest. Different, very different. Got plenty of grip there, even without ABS and traction control. But I'm hardly hammering it. So I've got a story to tell you. I've been wanting to tell you it for ages, but I wanted to wait until all the appearing in court stuff and all that legal stuff was put to bed. So here we go. Back on in about the middle of April 2024, it was my kid's last day at school, and him and a few of his mates and classmates and stuff had all arranged to go down the army barracks, which is a place in Blantyre, and have a good bevy session. And why not, eh? So I bought the boy a couple of cans. Can't even remember what it was. It was mad stuff, and it was about £6 a can, I remember, which blew my mind. Alcoholic energy drink type crap, you know. So he got 2 of them, that's all he wanted. He's not a big drinker. So I come home from work. Oh, the wife phones me when I'm at work. This is about an hour after I've bought these for the boy, and I've left them in the house for him, in the fridge, keep them chilled, you know. So the wife phones me, said, "The cops have just been at the door for you, John." I'm like, aye, right. She said, "No, seriously, it's about an accident you had in December 2023. Thinking I never had any accidents in December 2023. I've not had any accidents, touch wood, many a years, thankfully. So said the cops left his details. Oh no, he's not left his details. He says he'll be in touch. He's based up at Larkhall police station. So it was a nice day. So I thought the cops had been in. I thought it was something to do with the boy drinking. I thought that's why the cops are at the door. Nothing to do with that, thankfully. So, an accident that I didn't remember. Bizarre. So a nice day, as I said. So I jumped on the bike. I thought I'll just head up to the cop shop, try and catch the guy. So he wasn't there. So I left my number and that, which the wife had already gave him anyway. And the cop behind the bar in the cop station was telling me that he would give me a phone, the officer involved, you know. So, oh god, it was a couple of weeks later. He'd phoned me and I couldn't phone him back. It was one of them ones, I didn't have his number to phone him back. So I would have a missed call and there'd be a message from him saying he'd try to catch up with me. So after a couple of weeks we caught up with each other. I headed up to the cop shop in the car. I thought I'll just go in the car. If my car's been involved in any accident, you'll see it obviously on the car. Despite this being nearly 4 months after the actual event it took place. So the day in question, it was the 27th of December 2023. It was the first day that J&S Accessories had been open since Christmas, and I was going in to try on helmets, and I was sort of daydreaming, missed the turn that I was supposed to take to go to J&S. The next set of traffic lights, I knew I couldn't turn right at them, it was a no right turn, so I pulled in at the side of the road as soon as I realised to do a U-turn. But the road it wasn't busy, but there was a few cars about. So I pulled in, waited for a few seconds, nothing coming at my back. I see a Volvo coming towards me, and she seemed to slow down a bit, so I thought that was her slowing down to let me go. So before I pulled my U-turn, quick shoulder check, and to make sure there's nothing coming. It was a crossroads behind me, so I was very visual, making sure there was nothing coming from any other directions. Done the shoulder check, turned round, went to go, and the woman had basically emergency stopped right in front of my car, thus forcing me to jump on my brakes and press them as hard as I've ever pressed them. So there was no collision, so I blasted the horn as if to say, what the f*** are you doing, you know? She still didn't move, and I actually came to the conclusion she'd parked there, blocking my turn. So safely I reversed back a bit in order to get round her, pull in front of her, which is at a red light. I'm turning left at that red light now, since I missed my turn right obviously, so I was having to do a U-turn and then turn left immediately. So I sat, waited at them lights for a couple of minutes, them lights changed, turned the corner, another set of traffic lights just 10 yards from the other ones basically, they're at red as well. Sat there for 2 or 3 minutes, went to J&S, forgot about it. I told the wife when I come back, I definitely said to her. So she'd went to the cops and said that I'd crashed into her basically. So when I seen the cops, they charged me with not exchanging details with the driver after an accident, leaving the scene of the accident, and also not reporting the accident within 24 hours to a local police station. So it was quite easy for me. Well, A, there was no accident, so why would I exchange details with the woman? B, again, no accident. I never fled the scene of an accident because there was no accident. It was a very near miss, but no accident. And on the third charge, why would I report an accident that never happened? In my opinion, I better add, to a police station. It's very, very bizarre. So at the end of all this, I said, have you got video evidence? Have you got dash cam evidence? And the police said, because I know, like, I drive for a living, like, probably maybe 4 out of 10 cars now, I would say, have got a dash cam. So if you're going to be a dick on the roads, you're taking a chance that somebody might catch you on camera and report you. As well as street cameras, which is what got me. She had told the cops, explained where it was, etc. They had gave her, or they had got access to street cameras from the council. Oh. And oh, just missed where I was going, damn it. So the cops had evidence against me showing exactly what had happened, and I thought, well, I know there was no accident, so that's evidence against me. This is going to be interesting. I said, how can I see can you show me the footage? And then the cop said no. I thought, well, alright, that's not really fair. So fast forward, the 4th of March 2025. Bearing in mind this incident took place on the 27th of December 2023. So back to... So into court, sorry. Oh no, not into court. Into the Procurator Fiscal's office for me to see the evidence against me. So this is the 4th of March. The day before my birthday. So there was a dozen or so pages of he said, she said, he did sort of thing. And I got to see the video evidence against me. Inconclusive is the word, I would say. The angle they showed you, which is the opposite angle from I would have wanted to show it if I was trying to get somebody done, basically. It showed in no favour of her anything criminal towards me. It just showed a near miss, as I said. So I thought, this is weird. This is actually going the full hog, going to court for this. But I was worried a little bit. Just the fact that I was going to court, surely I think anybody would worry if they're going to court and they're getting charged with stuff, you know, whether they're innocent or not. But there was a little bit of worry there. But I was in the court for an hour and a half that morning. I chose to represent myself. A traffic cop I know had said to him, before I even knew it was definitely going to court and all that, I'd said to him about it, and he said, oh, don't waste your time and money on a lawyer, mate. He said, just represent yourself. It sounds pretty open and shut case. So as I said, I was in the court. It was 10 o'clock in the morning. I was out of there by, I think it was about 20 past 11 by the time they dealt with other stuff. And then about 11 o'clock the judge just got up and walked out the back door. I thought, I wonder where he's going. I thought, oh, he might go back to check out the video evidence or something like that. So as it goes, one of his clerks came up to me. It was two girls, in fact. They came up to me and they said, Mr. McLean. I said, yes. They said, are you on YouTube? And I said, yes. They never really. They said, you're free to go. And I thought, you're free to go? I didn't even get to say Your Honour or anything. I had it all prepared, big long speech. Honestly, I hadn't a word written. I knew myself what the script was, and I believed I could represent myself. It was only me and the woman that was there, although her son was actually in the car, so he was one of her witnesses, elder teenage son or something like that. So they didn't even turn up to court, so it was just me. They didn't turn up. I don't even know if their lawyer was there, but hopefully she's paid for a lawyer, because the more I think about it, it was more of a scam. She actually tried to cause an accident, is the way I've sussed it out now. So there you go. So I'll leave you at this. Peace out, take care, cheers for watching, adios.